Hi teacher, my name is Dương Xuân Quang Minh. This is my presentation about workshop 3. My company I choose is FWD Vietnam. FWD Vietnam were established in 2016 and is a member of FWD Group, a leading Asian pan-life insurer with the priority strategy on digital development. FWD Vietnam is a differentiated insurance company. FWD Vietnam is consistently recognized as one of the fastest growing life insurance companies in the market. My content have three parts. The different part of hiring process can lead to greater firm profitability. Number two is evaluate strengths and weakness of FWD hiring process considering the strength of labor market. And number three is questions. First, I want to talk about the past of hiring process. I think it's very important. One is identify recruitment need. Number two is make a recruitment plan. Number three is screening candidates. Number four is interviews. Number five is selection test. And number six is background check. First, identifying recruitment needs is find out where there are gaps in your current business. Is determine if the business has an unresolved problem that requires a specific ability, performance, or personality of the candidates, so we can fill in the gap that the company is lacking. Number two, recruitment plans is make the hiring process smoother and act as a qualifying guidelines for applicants. This helps employers to ensure that they are hiring individuals with the qualifications and skill needed to do the job. The biggest benefit is keeping the companies on its course and running. With a good recruitment plans, companies are able to find qualified employees in a timely manner. It's preventing lapse in employment, such as having positions that need to be filled and no one able to do the work in the meantime. Next, screening candidates is identify the best applicants at the lowest cost. Companies have arranged a process for screening potential employees, so managers must determine which system will generate the best results. The methods of screening vary both in level of effectiveness and its cost of applications. In addition to biographical information, company can conduct background checks or require testing. Because of the cost associated with this measure, companies try to narrow down the number of applicants in the screening process, choosing only the most suitable candidates for interviews. Number four, interviews. It is important to first define the skill and attributes necessary to succeed in the specified positions. Then develop a list of questions that directly relates to the job requirements, building a detailed interview script and training the skill for the departments in charge is paramount to ensuring the effectiveness of the recruitment process. From there, we can choose the best candidates. Number five is selection test. For some companies, understanding the applicant's personality, values, and motivation for wanting the job is a critical part of the hiring decision. For some positions, Although technical attitude is required, the candidate's attitude is often just as important. Under this circumstance, companies may use the behavior assessment and personality profile. The goal of this assessment is to predict how the individual will interact with the co-workers, customer, and supervisor. Number 6 is background checks. Background checks are a way for employer to verify the accuracy of information provided by applicants in applications. Information gathered in background check may include employment history, education, credit reports, driving records, and criminal records. Employer must obtain written consent from the applicants before conducting a background check, and the information gathered in a background check should be relevant to the job. So I also think recruitment strategy is very important to improve the hiring process, so they can lead to greater firm profitability. So the effectiveness of recruitment strategy is decide what roles to be filled through personal planning and forecasting, understanding the cost benefits of every recruitment. Give importance to referrals requirements. Treat your great applicants like great customer. Teach your interview team to be highly effective. Give the candidates a great hiring experience, according to John. In the question, question 2, evaluate strength and weakness in hiring process of FWD Vietnam. I gave advice by my interviewer is Nguyễn Mai Huyền Trang. She is the HRM. Her job is human resource. He's HR managers in FWD Vietnam. About the strengths is I think is about the strength is faster hiring, high quality candidates, specialist knowledge. About the weakness is high cost, few applicants. And the last is candidates haven't caught up with e-recruitment. About the question, does FWD look at the student grade during the selection process? Do they look at the grade and the degrees, or just the degree or nothing? As my interviewers, Nguyễn Mai Huyền Trang, she says the FWD Vietnam is required the employee have to have a graduate students. Degree is required. Transcript is optional, and the transcript is based on the kind of job you apply. About the question 4, good FWD hires a candidate for a manager's position if they has all the required skill but no bachelor or master degree? The answer is no. My interviewer Nguyễn Mai Huyền Trang, she says the aims is to train a core staff of solid expertise, experience, and good enough convergence to be able to take on high-level positions is always the top priority of company, but they are giving opportunities to young people, especially fresh graduates who have enough enthusiasm, patience, loyalty, and are not afraid of challenge to join the company through training programs. Resource administrator to promptly add the successor team in the future. But the last question, does FWD use structure or unstructured interview when hiring? Imang Chang, she says they build structured questions to solve the requirements and try to train candidates to provide smart answer. This is my preferred list. Thank you to listening.